What is going on, my Patriots? How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of You Guessed It, Joel Davis Media Network. Sorry about earlier. It was kind of crazy. My wife just came in from her procedure, and I was in the middle of trying to tell y'all what was going on. And well, people came in, so I had to cut the video short. But now we got the stream back to where it needs to be. If it's your first time tuning in, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. With that being said, let's jump into today's festivities. First thing is up on the news broadcast is everybody is in awe, shock, surprised, dumbfounded that Matt Gaetz has uh, basically, how can I put this? I want to say it in a very very real way. Is Matt Gaetz pushed for Kevin McCarthy to be out the door. It's kind of crazy what happened, but I'm going to try to get into this as much as possible on what happened and how we got to where Matt Gaetz and other have voted for this guy, Kevin McCarthy, not to ever be a part of the Speaker of the House again. So now let's get into how we got this and what happened. Okay, so McCarthy was backed into being a part of the Republican Speaker of the House by Trump, which was the earlier part of this year. Trump gave his blessing, says that Kevin McCarthy was a true patriot, and that no one would have to worry about him not folding when it comes to taking care of um, the American first agenda as a conservative. Well, at first, Kevin McCarthy was doing like he was supposed to. He was on a roll. He was standing up and stuff like that. But then it got kind of crazy when it came to a couple of things. Let's see here. Uh, First things first, the government shutdown, which was the thing that really pushed everybody over the edge. All the Republicans was telling Kevin McCarthy to focus on the end goal, trying to make sure that you put the things in there that we as Americans are against, like giving more money to Ukraine, uh, making sure that let's see what else they were saying. Let's see what else. Let's see what else he was talking about. There's some other things I gotta look into it and see. If you look at my boy Black Conservative Perspective, he can kind of get in more detail. But the thing about it is that he started doing side deals. Okay, side deals in the back end of this whole situation. Telling the Democrats, yeah, I'll make sure that we'll vote on next time. I'm making sure y'all guys get some money in to give to Ukraine. He started going out here being extra crazy by not standing his ground when he had all the leverage. And not to mention, CNN had recently said that if the government shut down, they were going to blame the Democrats anyway. But once again, Kevin McCarthy, who is now the official Rhino of the Year, didn't want to do that. He wanted to hurry up and pass this 45-day continuance And in his mind, he thought, well, I could go back here, renegotiate, and then they'll see it my way. And it's not how it works. When you playing hardball with these liberals, yeah, you can't do that. And the liberals had also said too, they wasn't going to back him. They was not going to back him if he was up to be ousted. They were going to vote for whatever. Because you know, liberals, they love that type of drama. They love to be being the ones that see the fighting among the on the amongst the conservative. You know what I'm saying? So they'll do that. And so since he didn't keep his promises, since he was screwed up the whole time, uh, he's out. So now we're going to talk about some of the pro-Trump conservatives. They are upset. Some of them are that Matt Gaetz pushed for McCarthy to be out. Now their thing is that that McCarthy, who has came out and said he likes to arm Ukraine, but he's not sending additional money to Ukraine. That's bull. If you're supporting arming Ukraine, how you gonna support arming them by doing what? You gonna donate money? They can't arm themselves. They don't have that kind of cash flow, as they would say. I mean, we already know why they getting all this cash from the U.S. of A. But I digress. But Gates was like, listen, man, the dude has been doing all kinds of off the wall stuff, side deals. Now, he's not keeping up his end of the bargain. He got to go because this is not what we stand for. We stand for Freedom Caucus. We stand for trying to take care of the American people. Can't take care of the American people in this way. So again, um, Gates went on ahead and did what he had to do. Um, and I'm proud of Gates on this one. I know that a lot of Trump conservatives that in politics or think about going politics thinking that it was a bad move. And even Trump said it was bad. He tired of them infighting. But Trump got to look at it from their perspective. Um, right now we got other issues. We got the border security bill that should have been passed. That we also talked about. Um, so, and not to mention too, this was coming down, and I'm just reading over some stuff. Is because the conservatives didn't get nothing out of the deal. So he should have known that this was coming. Now I really think that they should choose McDonald to be the Speaker of the House, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But that's just my personal opinion. Now here's what they're leaning to uh, getting this Speaker of the House. Now, this guy's from North Carolina. He's Republican, Patrick McHenry. Now, he's right now temporary House of Leader Representative. Now, McHenry is a former media consultant, political operative. I don't really know too much about this guy, but we got what's his name? Kevin McCarthy talking about uh, he gonna serve the world until they replace him. Well, buddy, I don't see that happening because you got outed. So I just I just don't see it. That's my personal opinion. I just think that this move here was just something that was intimate. I mean, you can't make promises and don't come through. That's the same thing we talked about, and I'm glad that we got more conservatives stepping up to America first. And I know Matt Gaetz have had an investigation over his cloud or some scandal, but that don't mean a hill of beans. I'm looking at how are you going to take care of America first, and if that what you're going to do, and you standing by that, I'm with it. I am definitely with it. Now, next on that happened today, I want to talk about right quick is what's going on with President J. Trump. Now, if you have been under a wall, President Trump has been on trial because of uh, a lawsuit that was brought against him by New York, headed by the New York Attorney General, Letitia James team. Now, Trump has not been quiet. Okay, he's been very outspoken. He's talked about how ridiculous the judge is and how uh, he think that it's comical that they want to go after him over things that are just full of lies, all the way down to the value of his Mar-a-Lago estate. Well, today the judge got pissed off because Trump has been getting in that ass like a bike with no seat, and he imposed a gag order after Trump posted about member of court staff on Truth Social. So let's jump into it. The New York judge presiding over the Trump Organization trial imposed a partial gag order to prevent all parties from engaging in any verbal attack against court staff after former President Trump uh, criticized a member of the judge's office on social media. Judge Arthur Engoron on Tuesday afternoon issued an order that he says applies to both the defense and New York Attorney General Letitia James' team. The gag order only applies to verbal attacks on staff. Ingram said his order came after a defendant posted on to social media a disparaging, untrue, and personally identifying post about a member of my staff. Ingram added that the personal attacks on members of my court staff are unacceptable, not appropriate, and warned they would not be tolerated. Without naming the former president, Ingram was referring to a now deleted Trump post on his Truth social media account about Ingram's law clerk, Allison Greenfield. Trump alleged that Truth so post that Greenfield had a relationship with Senator Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Democrat of New York. The post also contained a photo. Schumer's girlfriend, Allison, oh man, Ron Greenfield is running this case against me. How disgraceful. Trump posted. This case should be dismissed immediately. Trump deleted the post at the beginning of the lunch recess. The order came during the second day of the non-jury civil trial of Trump, his family, and the Trump Organization, which stems from James' lawsuit that alleges Trump inflated his assets and committed fraud when building his business empire. Trump was present in the Lower Manhattan courtroom for both Monday and Tuesday sessions. All right, so let's jump into this, guys. This is what I think about that story. All right, first and foremost, the reason a lot of people are going to say, well, why did Trump? What's up, Ren? Why did Trump went out here and made this statement on social media? It could have messed up his case. His case is already fucked. Okay, you got a liberal judge who he's in a liberal city where they hate people like Trump because Trump can't be purchased, he can't be bended or folded. So because of this, they are doing everything they can to try to destroy him as much as possible. They want to destroy him because they know that if Trump gets into office, it's going to be hell to pay for the ones that put America last. And they don't want to do it. So they're going to try everything. They're going to try to sue him. They're going to try to prosecute him on federal charges that is BS. They're doing everything they can to keep him from gaining any momentum. But in the end of the day, he already got momentum. I mean, you look at his polls right now versus everyone else that is running to be president. Trump is the dude. He is the front runner. He is the Republican Party's only hope. So whether they like it or not, that's who they got. And whether they like it or not, Trump is going to prevail because the American people are tired of the bullshit. We're just tired of it. We're tired of it. So to me, I think this is so dumb because somebody getting their feelings about what he said about what woman or whatever. To me, you don't want to get talked about, then quit being quit being petty towards our own president. That's all I got to say. All right, so now we're gonna talk about the last story. We talked about this last night. Um, let's see here. Let's see. Y'all give me 1 minute. So we're gonna talk more about this case because it's so crazy. So right now, if you haven't heard, there's been a story going viral about a young man named Lakeem Woods, right? So Lakeem Woods uh, was somewhere in Jacksonville doing a drug transaction with his buddies. All right. Well, the cops seen it, the drug transaction, and before you know it, everybody else did what they supposed to do. They backed out the car with the guns drawn at them, put their hands up, and back towards the police because they already know I got drugs in the car. I have undercover surrounded me. Guns is pointed on me. If I run, I'm gonna make this shit worse. I'm gonna go to jail, fight my case, call it a day. Not Lakin. Lakin wanted to be extra. He wanted to go out here and outrun the cops. Did a good job at first, outran the cop. The cop deployed a taser. The taser did not work on the young man at first. But when the cop got the second wind and caught up to him after he tripped, on the ground, get back up. That's when the cop was able to deploy the taser. The taser hit this boy so hard that the boy fell and hit his face on the concrete. Stop. Let's talk about it. I just said the taser was deployed and it caused the young man who was in mid stride trying to run away from the police instead of stop like he was supposed to, fell on the concrete. Face and stuff is scratched up. Who caused that? You can't blame the police now, because the police told your ass to get your hands up and get out the car. You made a decision to run. So you caused what? That shit on yourself. But it gets better. While they are trying to arrest the young man, okay, you done got caught, bro. You done got bloodied up, fell on your own, scratched your face, you done got tased. A normal person would be like, man, let me just go and get arrested, go home, go on and get myself checked and seen about, and then as soon as I get seen about, I could go ahead on and recover from this and beat the case. No, not this jackass. He goes and try to resist arrest. Yeah, that's right, Jennifer. He want to resist arrest. He want to just fighting this shit, bro. You 120 pounds soaking wet. Okay, you got these dudes that are six, but I think one of them probably look like 6'1", and another one look like about my height. About 6'1". Another one look like they not my height, but about 5'10". Okay, you got big officers in the South, dog. All right, they ain't no small people. There's a few is small. Most of them are big, strong guys. You ain't got a chance. Who are you struggling with? Yourself? Cause you ain't got a chance to get out this shit. And then they had to do the kicks on him. They didn't kick him in the head, but they do what they call the stretching technique or whatever on his back to try to keep him under control. To like stop resisting, yo. Like let me arrest you, please, so we can get this over with. He wouldn't do it. So now you got all these abrasion and all this stuff. You already know what it is. His face look like it's a swollen muffin. Me done call mama and daddy, and mom and daddy done call I call him a baby crusader. This lawyer named Porter from Jacksonville, cause he ain't no damn civil rights lawyer. He trying to get some limelight. He talking about this is a case of prejudice, racial injustice. How is racial injustice? The chief of police in Jacksonville is black and he a Democrat. And he just told y'all asses that the man shouldn't have ran. So what that tell you? Your liberal people telling you he fucking up. Anyway, let's talk about what they're saying now. Because mom and them still trying not to let this shit go because they don't want to believe that they son's a thug. But I'm going to get back to what kind of thug he is in a minute. We going to get back to this. Suspect is in police beating. They say has a ruptured kidney, headaches. Okay. And who caused that? You caused your headache and kidney, sir. They didn't cause that shit. You the one up here running from the cops. You would have just backed out the truck and backed up and got arrested. You wouldn't have all these fucking ruptured kidneys and aches. But don't worry, we're going to get to it. So the attorney for the drug suspect, who was repeatedly punched and elbowed and kneed by the officers during a traffic stop, which was a false, said Tuesday that they are petitioning the U.S. Department of Justice to investigate the case. They always want to get the U.S. Department of Justice. Don't you worry. They're going to have Crump on the case soon. He got a mugshot. They showed that both his eyes were swollen. They say he's in excruciating pain. He is really, really hurting. I guess so. You ran, you got tased, and you hit the concrete, sir. I would be hurt too. If you would have just listened, you would have been like your homeboys in jail right now with a little cot and finally got you a decent half-ass meal. Now, Porter, his lawyer tried to exaggerate, talking about it was like a UFC ground and pound beaten by by the suspect. What to the suspect, man? Whatever. It wasn't that serious. If you would have just listened. Now the sheriff is backing his officers, said they were justified. Now, now let's talk about this young man who's 21. His mama say he didn't deserve this and he was a good old boy. Let's talk about Lakeem Woods. Lakeem Woods one time was accused of murder. Now he was also on probation in another on Leon County, which is in Tallahassee, okay, the capital of Florida, the Panhandle, for probation for armed robbery. He's also been connected to firearms and drug trafficking. And he's also with a group of drug traffickers that has been known to wreak havoc in the city. So, with that being said, your son is 21 and he got a resume of a professional fucking street criminal. So you're trying to tell me all of a sudden now that with him resisting arrest and acting a damn fool, and you see it live, your child, the way he act, the way he being foolish, that you want to support him continuing his wrong because he got bruised up by his own doing? Fuck that. That's what's wrong with you parents now, especially in Blackistan. Y'all always want to defend your wrong in your kids. Quit defending them jokers. When they wrong, they wrong. Fuck that. I'm not defending my kid if he wrong. You resisting arrest and acting the fool with the police, that's you. Now, this is what I think is hilarious. Everybody, hold on for 1 second. All right, I'm back. So anyway, guys, like I said before, like you cannot justify this. I mean, you just can't. Now, what's crazy is that even though this kid was running from the passenger front seat, did all this, let's tell you what they found. Oh, look at this. No wonder he got knocked down. He ain't number 5'8", 160 pounds. Shit. Now why you got to? I was sorry. You got a little weight on you, but you still small. Now he been on probation since 2017 in Tallahassee because they tried to rob a marijuana a weed dealer by gunpoint. Then in 2019, let me see who this is. I'm trying to see who else. Um, so they tried to say the detective in 2019, Garaga shot a man in a traffic stop over unbuckled seatbelt, but they said the shooting was justified and the lawsuit was filed by the dead man's family. So they trying to say that all these cops all of a sudden is the enemy. But here's my thing, guys, and this is where it goes back to why the public is no longer rallying on this police brutality bullshit like they used to. Because people are starting to see that a lot of these jokers are dangerous. Okay? Because think about this. If this young man being 21, and let's say, for instance, my daughter, who is about to be turning 17, was 21, and she brought that motherfucker home as her new boyfriend, I would start commencing to whooping ass. Hell to the no. You not dealing with my daughter. You a criminal. I don't want you around my daughter. I don't want you around me. You rob, you steal, you lie. No, I don't want that energy around me. In fact, what parent would want a child to act like that around them anyway? Because if you rob a random stranger and hold them up and steal what you got to get off of them, what would you do to your damn brother, your sister, whoever? Because then it gets to a point where you develop a damn conscience, a no conscience at that, excuse me. So no, and I'm sick of this shit. When are we going to hold accountability in Blackistan, man? When is that going to happen? This boy has been a walking disaster since 2017. 27 fucking teen. I mean, when he was the age of 15. In the age of 15, he been a problem. A straight fucking problem. And now all of a sudden, because he got his ass munked up and roughed up by his own accord, because he mostly did the facial shit and stuff, running from the cops and stuff, all of a sudden you want us to believe that the police is the problem. No, 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 sir. Your child is the problem, ma'am. You baby mama terrorist looking ass lady. Your child is the problem. And you're the problem for ensuring your child continue to be the problem. You know why you are the problem for that? Because you won't stand up here and admit that your child is a thug and he's fucked up. I miss the old days. I really do, man. I miss the old school parents that actually would make their child stand up and face the results of their fuck up. These new parents today, the first thing they want to do is run to their child to fix. They can see it on camera. Their child is fucked up and will not acknowledge it. Well, you do it like that. Your son was accused of murder. Your son has pulled out guns on people. He had a gun on him. In his weight, he had a gun in his pocket. Kept reaching for his waistband when they were trying to arrest him. So you tell me what's good. But remember, he a good boy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he good, all right. He good enough to be right where he at. He about to be like that Jacob kid that's paralyzed. He about to learn today. Y'all better quit being thugged out around here, because I'm telling you, God will put you right back in your place. You can't keep doing fuck shit and think karma ain't gonna come to you. I guarantee you that man has actually terrorized a lot of people. Exactly. Shout out to my girl, Erica Jemison. Erica, I love it. You know what, Erica? I got you, baby. I got you. You know what? For that. I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna add you as a moderator. Cause that was cool. Right there. Right there. Let's get back to that. Let's get back to that. Whooping ass. Let's get back to that. I miss them days. I miss them days. I really do. I remember back in the day, my great grandma, my great granddad, they didn't play that shit. They did not play that. You ain't gonna rob no damn body in my family. Because my great grandma and great granddaddy, when they come down there to get your ass, it's gonna be real. Okay? I miss them days. I'm talking about real ass beatings back in the day. Where you could hardly sit down because your mama and daddy done fucking shot the ball on that shit. I miss them days. I miss them days where we had old school people that used to make these children that want to act like they're adult, give them that adult treatment, face their actions early in life. while walling in the decisions that they made. We don't have that anymore. Parents now, we got the government want to get involved in everything that you do with your children. If you discipline your children now, you take the games away from them. They call that unconstructive criticism, or you're supposed to let your child make all these decisions and shit. Yeah, exactly. I came from that too, Atomic. Principals used to spank your ass with the consent of the parent. You ain't got that no more now. Now you can't get that no more. You better not touch nobody kid today. People whoop your ass now. Be ready to damn kill you about they badass kid. You can't touch the kid. You can't do nothing with them. That's why these kids going out here fighting teachers and shit like fight night. They got these kids now big and stronger than what they were than what we were 20 years ago. And these same kids are tyrants against adults. They got the size and body of an adult, but they got the mindset of a child. So think about an adult with a mindset of a child. That's dangerous, bro. It's dangerous. Dangerous dealings. So yeah, I do not stand for what's going on with this young man. Again, my condolences. No, I'm not even gonna say that. I don't even feel sorry for the young man and what's going on with him. I don't have no condolences for his family. They should have raised a better, productive human being. Okay? You are 21 damn years old. You got off of probation for robbery. I was on probation for robbery at 15. You should have choose another life path, son. I don't know. Play sports. I don't know. Fucking get it in with making some music, making some beats. Hell, be a social media personality. I don't know, but this ain't it. Selling drugs ain't it, because right now you ain't batting 1,000 doing it at all. You're not batting nothing. You absolutely suck. You done got caught up and made your life even worse. I done told you, yo, cats, quit trying to sell. This drug game ain't what it is, man. It ain't at all. Every day, more people get more cases. I don't know why these kids think that they gonna blow up and be like Pablo Escobar or some shit. And even if you do it in your 20s and get that big and selling drugs, guess what happens when the feds come down? You're done. You're done. You're done. You lose everything. And don't fuck around and get married and build a life with a beautiful young lady or young man or whatever the hell you got going on. You ain't gonna have that life no more. They gonna be fucked up too, because you ain't got no income coming in because you in jail. And you know what's crazy? When you get out of jail, if you lucky to get out of jail to be an old man, nobody wants to deal with an old man that's a fucking has been drug dealer. So now you got to figure out what the fuck you gonna do. Telling you, man, y'all better get it together, man. This ain't the life. I'm telling you, it ain't. But anyway, guys, I want to report on this. I want to give a shout out to my buddy, Miss Lisa White. She joined my Patreon. If y'all guys want to join my Patreon, please, it's over there in the description box below. Please join it. I will start putting very explicit videos of me going off on these subjects that I can't do on YouTube, and also too that I don't want to do on Rumble as well. So that way we can keep this thing going. Again, please like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. With that being said, y'all know what it is. My ass is out.